Okay, now here we are. Let's take one last look at She-ra while she is mint in box. Ooh, mint in box, about to destroy that forever. Oh. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but you know, I'm going to use a razor blade to cut along the edges of the package to preserve that, you know, beautiful, I don't know, package illustration or engraving that they have. There's a nice loose part right under here. It's a good place to start. I'm sure that everybody who's like hardcore into action figures and saving packaging and whatnot, you know, and if you want to just, I don't know, take the leftover plastic and recycle it or do some cool art project with it, like say maybe you make flutter pony wings or something, you know, reproduction flutter pony wings. This is good plastic for that. You know, this is just your standard little, let's try to take this apart without damaging the cool packaging. Yes, excellent. All right, wow, she really is beautiful. Okay. Oh, I see. She's attached with these tiny little, what do you call them? Like these little pieces of plastic string twine preventing me from easily getting her out. It's sealed. It's not like you can just like undo them from the back. There is nothing to undo, so you're gonna have to take your trusty razor blade and do it like that, just very carefully. Could also take a pair of scissors, I guess. It's pretty narrow. I don't know, I feel like people at the factories are like, ha ha ha, we'll package this so that no one will ever be able to get it out. Oh! Oh my god, they've bolted one directly into the back of her scalp. I always find that sort of annoying when they do that, because then you have to worry about damaging the back of the action figure's head. It's not exactly easy to get them out. It's more of a thought for like the display from the shelf than it is like the actual, you know, purchaser at home. Man. Yeah, just like a note from, you know, my toy collector experience, like if you are designing a toy and you do this, you staple its head with like a plastic nodule. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, like into the back of the head. Yeah, we don't like that. That's annoying. Don't worry, I'll be able to get rid of it perfectly because I have a very good hand for razor blades. But for the average person, this is even hard for me, man. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. She's free. Good. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at the focus there. She's beautiful. Oh, as you can see, there's like a little underlying piece of plastic holding her what do you call that? Headband thing up, her tiara, little Wonder Woman tiara. I love her eyebrows. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, look at that. The separation there and the inking. It's probably, yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's probably the first time I think I've ever seen a female action figure with that kind of like a separation. I don't know if this is close enough. In her eyebrow like that. It's just, it's really cool. It's very distinctive. I have eyebrows that do that, so I am partial to it, of course. I like that. Now let's take a look. Wow. Beautiful silky hair. As you can see, it's got these little plastic tabs in it to hold her tiara in place. I'll be removing those later, of course. Now let's see her arms. Oh, that's nice. Oh man, is that removable? Oh, cool. her vambrace, her bracer comes off. And it's actually really soft plastic. It feels like it will slide right back on. Pop, yeah, it's actually, that's amazing. That's a very good design there. Oh yeah, she has articulated wrists. They go in all directions. Her arms articulate in this direction. They also move here. Let me see if I can refocus this. Yeah, wow. She's actually a very, very nicely articulated action figure. I'm impressed. You know, in addition to her head obviously moving. Now let's see. Here she's got her sword of protection. I called it a power sword before because I'm a Power Rangers fan and I wasn't thinking. You must forgive me. It's got this invisible plastic thing that is annoying, but we can get it off. Yeah, see, these I think are a much kinder way of packaging something. You can get them off a lot more easily. I'm gonna just toss that in here. And now she has a sword stuck to her legs. Sorry, I'm being silly. Okay. Sword. Not by the power, for the honor of Grayskull. Sorry, I'm a He-Man fan too. The power sword. I called it again. The sword of protection. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is a really nice accessory. Oh my gosh, look at that. You know, I wonder, because it looks as if it could do light piping. Sometimes when you have, like, because it seems as if it's all one solid piece of plastic here, it seems as if you could potentially pipe light from either the blade or the jewel here into the other part, make it appear to glow. That's always a very cool thing. Yeah, so let's take, oh, she seems to have one last little piece of plastic thread around her body. If you'll pardon me, She-ra. La la la. Thank you. Alright. So I have to keep adjusting the focus here. Is that in focus? Oh, am I going to cover it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Well, first of all, I have to say, it's really, really excellent sculpting. Hold on. Why aren't you bending? You're supposed to bend. Okay, they're good. It's very firm joints of a brand new action figure. Very, very nice, fine detail sculpting on the hand. See that? That's a very, very nice hand. Elegant, beautiful, very nicely done. And the other hand is gripped, you know, meant to hold a sword. Very nice. Let's see how well she grips her own sword. This is a aspect of action figure quality that I'm very particular about. Let's see, do you put it in pommel first? Maybe not. Maybe you just slide it in sideways. Do. Yeah, that's clearly the way it's supposed to work. Slide it in sideways. Oh, she grips her sword very firmly. Very satisfying grip. Good job. Good job, sculptors, toy engineers, designers, people who took those measurements. You measured them right. It fits firmly in her hand. Let's take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. So we established her neck moves, very nice. Her elbows, shoulder sockets in all directions. Oh, actually, it's very nice action on her little armor plate there. It moves very nicely in tandem with her shoulder. Yeah, we've got good elbows, wrist rotations. Does the actual arm rotate? Yes, it does. Yeah, the actual arm. I'm pinching down on this. I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah. So she's got rotating glide joints all over the place. It's very, very nice workmanship. Keep adjusting the focus here. Let's see. Now this piece that she's wearing, I'm just gonna see in the back. Look at that. This is removable armor. It's got like these little pegs. You see, you've got the little hole, you can pull it off. I don't really want to pull it off right now, but that's actually very cool, and that's part of why the armor moves so fluidly on her. It's not actually sewn or attached to the fabric. That it really looks like it is, but see, there's a gap there. I'm trying to show you that it's not actually. It's very tightly seamed. Let's see, does she have waist articulation? No, but she has hips. Ta-da! She can move both forward and to the side with her legs. That's great. Knee, nice 90-degree, a little bit more than 90-degree angle turn there. Really, really nice boots. I was commenting before on the beautiful detailing you can see on the bottom of the shoe. I always love it when people do that, when they take such, you know, attention to detail to sculpt, you know, aspects of the toy that you don't usually see. Yeah, they're split up the back. I saw that in the little Target spinny ad for them. Let's take the boots off and see. Wow, she's actually got very nice, accurately sculpted human feet with individual toes. Yeah, take that, Barbie. Look at that. That's actually, oh, move your foot. That's actually a beautiful foot. Wow, you guys did a great job. All right, I'm going to pop this back on her, if I can. Yeah, it actually goes on really easily. Very nice. Very, very nice. I just want to talk a little bit more about like the quality and craftsmanship here. It's like, it's not just about design and sculpture. Like people don't really think about it, but toys are absolutely a form of art. They're a form of mass-produced art, but you know, people often forget there are sculptors here that, you know, give this beautiful, like, you know, heroic princess doll, like, you know, a form and a shape and a spirit, and like this is something that, like, you know, it's not just a pretty face. Like she can also move and fight and like, you know, she's ready for you, man. Don't mess with She-ra. All right, now I'm gonna annoy myself and take off the things that are binding her little tiara to her scalp. I think that I'm going to want scissors for this, because this is like, I hate it when they don't give you any leeway. You see that? It's like you can't pull that up. So like, boo packaging department, but yay overall toy designers. Just give me a sec. I have to go get a good tiny little pair of nail scissors. Oh, in fact, I think there's one right there. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so if you have like, you know, a nail kit like for manicures, I would recommend these tiny little, I don't know if you can even see them. They're like curved scissors. They're slightly curved at the tip there so that you can get in there. This is like, you wouldn't think it would be necessary to do something like this when you're just opening a simple toy. And if you're like a parent or someone who, like, you know, isn't a hardcore fan, doesn't really care that much, you know, but I'm someone who doesn't want to harm a single hair on this toy's head. I want to keep her as well preserved as possible without taking, you know, there we go, any damage. So I am using, you know, nail scissors that are meant to be used on the finer parts of a human body. So I'm just making sure that I don't harm the action figure, as you would make sure that you don't, you know, cut yourself when you're clipping your nails. Come on. There we go. That one came off. All right. Now I see that there is one more peg. This clearly isn't securing anything. This is left over from when the back of her head was drilled into that cardboard, which again, boo packaging department, don't do that. I just have to be really, really precise here and not cut a single hair, which I'm going to do presently. I've done this sort of thing a million times, don't worry. It's not actually that suspenseful. Haha! Freedom for She-ra! And now I'm going to take off this. Oh, no, I'm not. There's two more on the sides. Can you believe that? Come on, guys. Too much packaging. So many toys these days are like overpackaged. Like, you probably could have secured that with like a single simple clear rubber band like they did her sword. But no, we have to like drill it into the toy's scalp and have slightly sharp pieces sticking out of the back of her head until Cordelia pushes them in with her thumb or some other tool of her various, yeah, see that? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's sharp enough. No pun intended. I don't know if you can even see that, but trust me that there is a little like stick thing right there. I'm gonna have to like push that in to her skull to you know, make that not an issue. And if you're a parent buying this toy, I would say do that so that your kid doesn't hurt themselves on some stupid little sharp piece of plastic that shouldn't really be there at all. There we go. Clip that off. Now let's see. I'm gonna take. No, this is the tiara crown. It's got this sort of like halo plastic. It's clearly just meant there for, you know, securing its place during shipping and, you know, making the toy look pretty and like she didn't just roll out of bed for the shelves. And ultimately, like, the reason why the packaging departments are so ridiculously overcautious is because how it looks from a glance from the outside is what makes you buy the figure, not whether it's actually, like, you know, a useful way of packaging something, or if it's too hard for parents or people who bought it. And look at that. She's very, very nice. Not exactly screen accurate, though. I do love her ears, like those funny little ears. I really love, here, let's see how well her tiara goes back on without any of its securing. Oh, actually it fits perfectly. Oh man, good job. See, I can even shake her and it doesn't fall off. Good job, guys. Man, this is an excellent action figure. A freaking plus. No, this is wonderful. I really also love just, you know, the like check out like her muscle definition here. I'm just gonna show you here. Like, you see that? Like she's buff. She's got like a really nice, like, you know, I don't know, like definitely female, but not too, like, you know, made up or pristine or like whatever. Like she's strong, she's action ready, she's got those beautiful real girl eyebrows, natural eyebrows, and she's just like, I don't know, this is a fabulous figure. And I don't always say that. I'm very critical of a lot of action figures. This is just a really nice one. If I were to critique anything about her, I would say it's the exterior packaging is beautiful, but the interior packaging is a little bit too heavy on those little plastic tag thingies that stick her in and stick through her head. But no, I would say, I mean, and maybe she could be a little bit more screen accurate, but she's such a well-made figure. I kind of don't care. Let's pose her in some cool way. Let's see if we can. For the honor of Grayskull! Yeah, what can you say? Her joints are still a little bit tight. But you know, if you played with her a lot, like a lunatic, like the lunatic that I am, or if you were a kid who just was a normal kid, you could actually probably get her to be loose enough to like really, you know, execute some pretty stunning battle moves. Yeah. Alright, that's awesome. I promised you I was going to try to see if the sword did light piping, so I'm going to do that next. Alright, hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Before I go any further, I just wanted to point out this really impressive muscle definition here on her forearm. It's usually covered by her bracer, but you see that little sculpturally line right there, you know? It's like shows that she's got tendons going on, you know? It's, my mom had arms like that. It's very, very impressive workmanship. Now, for the sword, I tried it before. It does a little bit of light piping, like not a whole lot. It's clearly not intended to, but like whenever you have like these like translucent plastics, you can like turn on your cell phone light, you know, and let's see if we can focus that a little bit more. Oh, yeah, our little head thing fell off, but you know, it's tight enough on her. If you really want, you can secure it with like some sort of, you know, like putty tack or like whatever. But here, if you let me borrow the sword, let me just show you what I'm talking about with light piping. So if, say, I illuminate this part, you know, it's like you can make the stone really glow. If I illuminate, if I illuminate this part, you know, like with translucent plastics, you can really have a whole lot of fun. You see, you can if you're into like taking toy photographs, you can, like, I don't know, just really make that look epic with a light, you know, behind it. LED lights work best. Just look at that. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, once again, She-ra, of She-ra and the Princesses of Power. Great show. If this doll or action figure, whatever, you shouldn't be mean to the word doll. The word doll's a lot older than the word action figure, and they mean the same thing. Anyway, it's if this toy is any indication of what the rest of the line is like, I gotta say This is an excellent toy line. You did a great job. Don't mess with She-ra. Yeah! All right. Catch you later. Bye!
I am Adora, He-Man's twin sister and defender of the Crystal Castle.